Well, it's good evening and welcome everybody. Welcome to Dream Team Racing. This is DTR Moomin, your comms for this evening, and what we're bringing for you is the DTR IMSA series. Tonight is the round 2. Hey Richie, thank you for popping in. Seth, thank you for popping in. So tonight is round 2, and we're at Nürburgring, and also this means that for the first time in the IMSA we have the MX-5 Cup. So hello Ian, nice to have you join us. So we have the MX-5 Cup. Now this is the support series to the IMSA, main IMSA series, and these are the MX-5s, NAs, Rs, 1922, 2022 even. Yeah, would have looked interesting if it was 1922, but yeah, 2022 version, and 130 horsepower. It's a fun little car to drive, this. Yeah, I know. But it is a fun little car, this. A lot of fun to drive. It's running with softs, racing soft tyres for this one, and we're running on the Nürburgring sprint circuit, so it's a slightly shorter circuit, and that's the first race for this evening. It's 10 minutes qualifying, which will start soon, and then we'll have the 20-minute race passing after that, and fuel should be good, and also tyres should be fine as well. So it's a sprint race essentially, 20 minutes duration. Qualifying will be done split, so we have 2 sets of drivers, 2 groups. One's the Pro and one's the Pro-Am, and what happens with qualifying, Pro-Am comes out first and then the Pro will follow. Be 5 minutes between the two. It just gives everyone a bit of a chance to find some space and set down some timers without having to look over their shoulders too much at anyone being too quick coming behind them. So it's the way we split it. Will be done with the main race too. Very much looking forward to these. Should be a lot of fun. Okay, so I'll just go through the drivers for you now. So we'll start with Sio. Going on second penalty there, but yeah, you see the liveries. Very cool liveries tonight. All looking great. So Sio coming through. It's 2 minutes to qualifying, Nick posted, so I don't think it'll be too long. Maybe 2 minutes. Kieran in in P2, but yeah, and we have Kieran. Monster livery. Itkunen, who's deputising tonight, so he's come in, reserve driver for Ian. Not that Ian isn't racing, but Ian has taken the place of Jasmine, who unfortunately can't make it this evening. He's not feeling too well, so we've had to Jasmine's had to step down just for this evening. Hopefully, all being well, hopefully the fever eases off, and she'll be back with us for the next race at Watkins Glen. So Itkunen's taking part for Ian, and Ian is taking part for Jasmine. Then we have DTR Yari. Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully. Keep those fingers crossed. So, yep, Yari with us this evening, number 10. I think he enjoys this car. He seems to do fairly well with it. So, yeah, I think he enjoys it, has a bit of fun with it. And yeah, not bad little motor. Rai Racer, Rai Racer's with us tonight. First race of the series for Rai Racer 2. Number 5. Excellent stuff. Give me a little flash of the lights there. Kieran saying I'm sorry in advance. But yeah, so Rai Racer. Then we have Ian. So as I say, Ian's gone down to the Pro-Am. He's entered into the Pro-Am lobby in order to cover for Jasmine for this evening, which left space for Jake and then moved into Ian's spot. So it's a bit of a tricky one to do. But yeah, we managed to get it there. Robbo, evening Robbo. Nice to have you here. Robbo in the chat, so that's good to see. Now we have Midgelina joining us again, so yeah. Number 3. Aha, okay, so qualifying has started. Okay, so it'll be Pro-Ams coming out first. Faulkner with me. I've got to find a car if I can. There we go. Okay, we'll come out with old Tyson. Lovely, good to have Tyson with us. Ah, yeah, we started too soon because Hippie isn't here. Okay, so how many have we got out? I race that. Yari in the pits, correct. I race that's out. Tyson. Ian should be out, yeah. Michelina. Karuma Haya. Karuma Haya is Leclerc. A reserve driver for us. Tyson, there we go. Peter out as well, so we haven't been through Peter's yet, so Pink Floyd Peter, with a little Pink Floyd on the side. Yeah, Ray's got the got an extra bit on there, but okie dokie. It won't make any difference. It's BOP setting, so it shouldn't make any difference on that. Tyson, so we'll be seeing to see who will be hosting up soon. So let me just quickly get to. Sorry. There we go. Okay. Going through. For now they'll be on their flying laps, so they've all been out on their warm-ups, apart from Ian. I think Ian's the only one that will be coming around to then start his flying lap, so everybody else is starting their flying lap. So let's find out who's at the front. So we've got Karuma Haya. In fact, we've got Muggelina out at front at the moment, so hopefully Muggelina will post the first time for us. So let's watch Muggelina for a little bit. From a distance, there we go. And Karuma Haya as well, just behind. Number 38. Racer. Okay. Oops. Karuma Haya. Okay. Okay, we've lost someone there, Muggelina. Okay, Muggelina, half-second penalty there, but Karuma Haya with a 1:45.058. That's good pace. Very good pace, in fact. Very quick time. I race with 148. 148.3 for Tyson. 151.6 for Peter. Ian will want to be yet to come round to set his lap time. So 140, 141 is coming through. Very close. 145.8. Good time. Very good time. Trying to find Mugelina. Okay. Oh, Mugelina carrying a half-second penalty. It's going to be tricky now. But, oh, will he have another lap to go? I don't think he'll have another lap to go. Let's see if we can, this time we'll count those, so at least he's managed to burn that penalty off. Second, let's see. Time. Pros should be out, which they are, so all the pros are out on the track. After 5 minutes they join. 144.274, excellent time, but yeah. Okay. There we go, so now we have to join the other drivers. The pro drivers are now out. One of the things we'll have to do in between is we'll have to reset the start, so if you can join. My racer then. My racer should have finished by now. That's better. That's it. We should have the other drivers out on part. That's it. Lovely. Okay. Everyone now should be on there. So Sayo, Kieran, Yari, M3 guy, and we will have Hippie with us hopefully. So Hippie, if you're in the stream, say hello. But yeah, we'll have a word with Nick and get him to reset the do the start by manual. Okay, so that we'll get you on in track. You'll start in P7, I'm guessing. But we'll get that sorted out for you. Nick then, so everyone now will be starting their flying laps, so let's see. Kieran. Tom coming through as well, so it'll be interesting to see who posts their laps. So let's see. So we've got Ickenham coming through on the pros. Sorry if I'm not overly chatty at the moment. I'm just sort of trying to sort things out in the background. A bit like a swan, pedaling like crazy underneath and trying to keep as smooth as possible on top. So yeah, 144.7 and 144.8. So let's go 145.028. There we go, so far. Kieran, 145.357. And then we'll have Yari, 146.382, and Nick with 146.429. So it's going to be quite a tight grid, this, I think. And Ron's get back on. Nick just behind Kurumahaya. But yep, showing a purple sector there, so that could be interesting. I think I saw purple. Yep. $137, $138, $139. Let's see. Checkered flag is waving. 144 or 143.9. 143.9. Tom carried a half-second penalty there, unfortunately. So his fastest time was just what's that half-second penalty? Sayo into P2 with a 144.021. Kurumahaya obviously with P3 at the moment. Tom with a half-second cost him on the last one. Kieran 145.299. And we have Yari with a 146.382, which was his quickest lap there. Can't see Nick's times there. And then we come down through. So everyone there. That is it. That is qualifying all done. Now we need to reset it. Sorry. Pardon me. Yep, 43s. Didn't see a 43 coming, but wow, that's quite a time there. And to think that's 43.926. I think there's a 44.0. It's quite, yeah. There we go. So Sayo with 44.021. That's how close that is. So close between the two of them. Then just 0.2 behind. So this will come to an end now. There we go. Okay. So let's have a look at the results, and there they are. Look at that. Jay Icknen 143.926, Sayo with a 144.021, Kurumahaya with a 144.274, highest of the Pro-Ams, probably should be in the Pro on that, but on the Pro-Ams. RTR Tom Fear, Tom with a 144.8. Then we had Kieran with a 145.2. Then we had Ian with a 145.8, the second highest of the Pro-Ams. Then we had Yari of the Pro, 146.3. And then we have M3 guy Nick with a 146.4. This is very close. Jump in, mate. Hippie. You can jump in if you don't want to do this particular race, and jump in for the main race if you want to. So if you can miss this one, but jump in for the main race, Hippie, that would be fantastic, mate. You can do that. All right. So this race will be done in around about 20 minutes or so. So if you want to jump in after about 20 minutes, jump back in, okay, and you'll be right as rain for the Group 3. All right. So then you can get in on the qualifying for the Group 3 as well. All right then. Lovely. Okay, Hippie. Let me know. Okay. Give me a chat back on the chat. Thank you, mate. Lovely. Okay, and then we carry on through to Ray Racer with a 147.4. Tyson with a 148.3. Lovely to see Tyson. Even in racing with us. Lovely to have you with us, mate. Really is. Mujalina 148.7, and Peter with a 149.112. Great stuff. Well done, my friend. Well done. Lovely. Thanks, Hippie. You jump in, okay? Right, I'm going to just quickly do a couple of little bits here. There we are. So, just a case then. So we'll have a look at the results there. That's it. Yes, Tom, unlucky with the penalty there. You were on for a good time there as well, and that was a bit of a sausage, that picking up that penalty there. Yeah. Let me just post that in there. It's a sprint race. Excellent stuff. So there we are. Okay, so starting. Here we go then. The start of the race. The first of the MX-5s. That's it, let's get on the spectate. And I just go to race info. And we'll sit with, that's a bit weird. Yes, there we go. I was going to say that was a bit weird. So, yeah, we're with Itkiden, and then we have Sayo and then Karuma Haya. Coming out for the rolling start. And we come up to turn 1. The blokes, the trick is not to have to brake too often, and if you do, try to brake in as straight a line as you can. Keep a control of the car. Let's have a look around the back there. It's all looking fairly good through here, all looking fairly clean. Yari, M3 guy, Ray Racer, Tyson, Murgelina, and then Peter. So everyone through nice and clean so far. Ekman out in front. 1.6 seconds in front at the moment from Sayo. All of them on racing softs, of course. There he goes. Oh, Kumaya and Sayo in close attention to each other. And then we have Tom, and Tom has Kieran for company. Right together as they come through. I can hear a little bit of squealing. Hopefully no one has slid out. P5 going up the inside of Tom, couldn't quite get that in there. Tom wise to the move, sort of just pulled across, but just kept the line going through. There we have. So, Kieran going wide. See, you can get a wide one round. He's in front, but the width is taking quite wide. Has he managed to make it? He has. He's managed to get it through. Tom hasn't been able to practice with us on the practice session, so he's quite fresh at the moment with the MX-5 this evening, but still P5 at the moment. Good pace. And we have Ian holding P6 at the moment. Yep, so fuel is around about sort of 2/3 of a tank with these, so you won't need a full tank of fuel essentially. So it's set at 2/3 essentially. And for the 20-minute race. Yari 1.8 seconds, and Rai Racer just behind Yari. And P8. And then we have Nick in P9, so these three are quite close together. Oh, Rai Racer's gone through there. Tyson coming through with Magdalena, and then Peter the rear, but they're all keeping in touch, so all keeping in touch with each other. At the moment. So back up to the front again, so we have Icklin slightly in front, but Sayo still staying there. Just a second behind now, so it was 1.8 seconds at one point, so Sayo has managed to swallow back a little bit of that time and has put a little bit of a gap between Sayo now and Kuruma Haya. Yep, so lap 3 at the moment. Going back to Sayo, yeah, so Sayo is together. Kuruma Haya still just 1.6 behind, so still within throw. Still within touching distance of the front two. Tom now 2.5 behind, so Tom has managed to get past Kieran. We missed that bit of action. So yeah, Tom has gone in front of Kieran there. I can only imagine that maybe Kieran made a slight error on one of the corners perhaps. But these 5 pulling a little bit clearer now from Ian in P6, who was the second highest Pro-Am driver at the moment. So Ian is in the Pro-Am class, along with Kuruma Haya is in the Pro-Am class. Everyone else of them is in the Pro class at the moment. Ray Racer is 1.7 seconds behind Ian now. And Yari 1.2 seconds behind, 145.8, but Yari plays the long game quite well, so yeah. Nick in P9, just keeping attention with Yari, staying fairly close. 146.3 at the moment for Nick as well, so they've got a little bit of a gap now, so they've got almost a 5-second gap between themselves, and then you've got Mergelina, Tyson and Peter, one behind the other. This is very close. 10th, 11th and 12th position here, it's very close indeed. Mergelina. There we have Tyson. And Peter, right on the tail. Is he going to go up on the inside here? Looks like he might do. Yes, might just make it up on the... But Tyson might hold the line. He's just going to tuck in behind. There we go. Just tucking in behind. That's it. Beautifully done. Yeah. Just stay, keep your line. Long way to go yet. So this is only lap 4. We've got 20 minutes of this race. We're only 7 minutes in, so still another 5 or 6 laps to go yet. So plenty enough time to... and there we are. So using the slip there to come back. We'll go back up to the front in a second. But yeah, Tyson coming through on the inside now. Just easing off Shocky in the chat, so nice to see Shocky in. Good to have you here, buddy. Thank you for joining us. Good. Right, so yeah, these three are having a little bit of a battle at the back end here. I'm going to quickly go back to the front just to see how things are, and we'll click back through again. So Ickenham, just around about that second, so keeping it tight. So any mistakes, so Sayo just sitting there and possibly just waiting for a mistake maybe, or there will be tyre wear, so there is tyre wear and obviously fuel usage, so the fuel tank will go down. It won't run out of fuel as such, but it will go down quite low. But tyre usage is on as well, and that will bear a factor as you get into the second half, the second 10 minutes I would think, or the last 5 minutes of this race, where the tyres will have a certain amount of wear on them. I will show the tyres and everything a little bit later, but I don't really want to do it just yet. 1:43.854 for Icklin. That's the fastest lap so far. They should probably make faster laps in the race than in the qualifying, because the fuel will drain off more, and the tyres will come into more temperature, so the times will probably increase from that, so you get a little bit quicker. So 1.2 to Sayo, and then Karima higher, and 2.5 seconds just behind from Sayo, and which is 2.5 seconds from Tom and Kieran, both together, both very close together. Yeah, this is going to be a battle, this. I know these two like battling. In the last race, in the Group 4s, I believe they had a massive battle. Pretty much for the whole race, first and second in that. It was fantastic to watch, and I don't think they were beyond 2 seconds of each other through the whole race. It really was crazy, and that was for an hour and 30 minutes. That was in the first race at Daytona, so it's incredible. These two are so evenly paced, so evenly matched. It's great to watch, really is. As you can see, just a few tenths between the two. Putting on another battle royale for us. I'll just drift through in a second, so there we can Kieran there. Oh, well saved, well saved. I thought that back end was going to totally turn then. Well done. Lost a little bit of distance to Tom there, but at least didn't lose that back end, because that would have been even worse. So yeah, just a case now of getting the head down again and just sort of focusing and put another good time in if you can. So let's see. Hopefully you'll catch back up with Tom. Ian, 8 seconds down now. Coming through with the Iron Dames livery. We'll have a new livery for the next race at Watkins, so we'll have a new livery for that one. But at the moment they're rolling with this one, and yeah, in the metallic pink. Almost pearlescent. Oh, that's one way of taking that corner. That was nice. No penalty. Excellent. So he took that perfectly. That was really nicely done. Going back to Yari. So Yari, Nick, a little bit of distance now. And we have Nick coming through in P8 at the moment, so he's made a position, so I imagine Racer might have made an error or a mistake, because I do believe Racer was P7 earlier, so might have made a bit of an error or mistake. Lost a little bit of time, or maybe picked up a penalty. I lost time that way, but yeah, so Nick P8 at the moment. Yeah, I thought, yeah, that might be the case, yes, yeah, so yeah. I had a penalty at the time, so yeah, no problem. It cost her a bit of time. Cost her a bit of time there, so yeah. But right on the back of Nick, going for the inside. Just through on the inside. A little bit, very close. Don't want to get onto those stones. They will slow you down. That is ballast right there. Back to Peter, so Peter up to P10 then, so Peter's managed to go get in front of Muggelina and Tyson with a half-second penalty in the background, you can see there, but yeah, Peter's managed to get himself up to P10 at the moment, just less than 4.5 seconds behind Nick at the moment, so we'll see how the tyre wear and fuel and everything wears off, see where everybody is in the next few laps. Jack Hitchinham with a 1:43.621, fastest lap of the race so far. 2.8 seconds in front of Muggelina, who's just 2 seconds in front of Tyson. But carrying that half-second penalty, so he will lose that little bit of time there. That's a shame. Penalties do hurt you quite a bit with these, because they don't have the same power to really propel you. Once those brakes hit and you take that penalty, it's very difficult to make that time back up. You can, that half second very easily becomes 1 second of penalty time. Sometimes a little bit more than that. Momentum is what you have to maintain with these as much as you can. Just keep the momentum going. Try and keep as smooth as you can. But he's burnt off the penalty now, so time to try and chase down Mugelina. See if he can try and chase that P11. Let's pop that back to Bitkin then. So now on lap 9, 14 minutes in, just over 5 minutes to go. 143.3 now. So yes, so with the fuel coming down and the tyres wearing in nicely, the times will come down. But yep, I would imagine over the next 3 laps, the next 2 laps or 3 laps, then that will slightly change. But consistent 143s there. It can Sayo in P2, 143s as well. So yeah, a couple of 144s, but yeah, very consistent, super consistent times as well. Both these drivers are putting really consistent times. Still only 2.5 seconds as well, so it might sound a lot, but it's not. It's only takes a couple of little mistakes with these, a loss of momentum, and you can lose quite a few tenths really quickly. Karuma Haya, again, just 2.5 seconds away from Sayo as well. 143 there with 143.765. Excellent that. 144s mainly there, so good consistency still. Just 3.7 seconds behind with Tom. Still managing to keep that 1.6, 1.5, but he has. So it looks like Kieran took the top, took the last corner. Got a nice run through there. And took a couple of tenths from Tom. As you see, the fuel comes off, but the tyre wear also will be a factor. 1.2, so yeah, closing in. We could have another little battle going on again now, very soon. I'll just quickly pop through others and then we'll come back. Kieran there, now 16 seconds in front of Ian. These are the pros. I know Ian is in with the Pro-Am drivers today, covering for Jasmine, who unfortunately couldn't be with us, suffering with a fever at the moment. Yari now just 2.4 seconds, so I think that's closed a little bit. I like to think. I think that's a little bit closer. We'll have a look. So yeah, a few 145s there. So yeah, he's definitely closed a few tenths there. A couple of seconds, I think, overall, or at least 1.5 seconds. So interesting. Could find ourselves with another battle there. P6 and P7 going down to Nick, just 5 seconds adrift from Yari, but with Ray Racer keeping close attention. 1-9. Ray Racer, who raced with us in the last series, the first race at Daytona. And Nick can be looking just to keep as consistent, clean as possible. Just keep that pressure on Ray to push harder and try and catch back. Always nice when you can see the tail end of the car in front of you, because it does give you incentive, it does give you something to focus on and something to judge your pace by, so it's a useful thing to have. Peter 4.5, I think Peter has made up a little bit of time, and Mugelina right with Peter. So these two look like they're going to be having a bit of a battle now for the next 2 laps. Let's see. Yep, if you're there, Hippie, remember to jump in now, or jump in within the next few minutes. This is very close between these two, so we'll just quickly jump up to the front again. I don't like missing any action, but just to see, we're coming towards the last couple of laps now. So let's come Virginia Tyson. 9 seconds behind at present. That's great to have you in. Really appreciate you being here with us today, Tyson. Great to have you with us, mate. It really is. Have yourself some fun. Please do. Okay, so let's quickly get back to Ykkönen. Lap 12 now, and I'm guessing this is going to be the last lap. Judging by the time, 20-minute race. So yep, will be the last lap. So Jay Ykkönen will be coming through. Again, super consistent. Time's just drifting off a little bit as that tyre wear comes on. But I think Sayo, well, 144.8, so that's probably a little bit of a couple of, might have been a slide on that lap, but 144s, I mean, it's just, look at that, for a set of lap times, 144s, just fantastic. 4 seconds, then 4 seconds to Kuruma Haya. The last lap was a 146, so that tyre wear might be just showing a little bit now. This is the final lap though. Oof, picking up a little bit of dust. Tom just 1.7, 1.6 now behind. Kieran just 1.4 seconds behind, so these three pretty close to each other really as they come through. Let's quickly just step to Ykkönen, who's about to cross the line and take the checkered flag. Congratulations and well done, Ykkönen P1, well done. And then we have Sayo coming through for P2. Well done, Sayo, brilliantly done. And then Kuruma Haya P3, followed by Tom, and then Kieran P4 and P5. Look how close they were. Again, very close to each other. Never really got within any further than 2 seconds beyond each other. They stick to each other like glue, these two. It's great to watch, really is great to watch. Super stuff. And we have Ian coming around through. P2 in the Pro-Am class. The Pro-Am drivers. There you go. Oh, yeah, nice little spinner towards the end there. And then we have Yari coming through with P7. Nick Hine, well done. Congratulations. Mujalina managing to hold on, or managing to just take that position, I think, in the end. So it must have been very close with Peter. Just 1.2 seconds between the two of them in the end. Again, nice, lovely little battle between the two. And then we have Tyson. Comes over the line. There we go. Yay, well done. Flashy flashes. Gives the crowd a nice little flash of the lights there. Brilliant stuff. Well done, everybody. And there we are. There we have it. There's the victory to Jay Ykkönen. Pole position and a clean race. And P1 in the first of the MX-5 Cup Series races. Brilliant. Right. Let me just do the usual thing. And do this as well. So, and then I'll come back to that. Lovely. And now, whilst we wait, so I'll give you a rundown. Hippie hopefully will be joining us now. Hippie will be jumping in to the lobby with us for the pro drivers. So here we go. So it's Jay Ykkönen then, with 20 minutes and 45 seconds with a lap of 143.350. Sayo in P2. 143.8, our fastest lap. Kuruma Haya with the fastest lap of the race at 143.346. Brilliant lap, well done, fantastic. I think we'll. I think we know which lobby you need to be in for the next for the next races. That's for sure. That will be 143.346. So that's brilliant stuff. P3, P4 for Tom, and yeah, look at that. The difference between Tom and Kieran there. Again, just 1.6 seconds, something like that. 1.2 seconds, actually, by the looks of things. Yeah, with very little time between the two of them. Very rarely is a lot of time between these two. They've got an elastic band between them, I can tell you. Very quick. And, yeah, I think they have great little battles between themselves. Superb. So, yeah, Tom P4, Kieran P5, Ian, the second of the Pro-Am drivers, in P6. Great result for Ian, getting P2. So both the pros and pro-am drivers get their separate points. So you get your P1 to P7 in the pro and your P1 to P7 in the pro-am. So you get separate points. So that's how that works out, so that those in each class do get the sort of the right amount of points for their how well they've done for their achievement. And then we had Yari P7, and just 3 seconds behind Ian. So yeah, kept that very close in the end. And then we had Nick just 4 seconds, less than 4 seconds behind Yari in P8, and then Ray Racer in P9, just a few seconds behind, and then Magilino in P10, Peter in P11, FM78, and then we had Tyson in P12. Well done. Congratulations, everybody. Excellent race. Good fun. Now, as we come off this, it's time for the Group 3s. There we go. So I'll come off that now. Now it's time to look at the Group 3. So here we go. Group 3 time, GTD Pro. So these are the GTD Pro cars. And Tasha podium, yeah, indeed, absolutely well done. Very nice. So yeah, let's have a little look at the. So we have Kieran out with the Lamborghini, the Huracan. We also have Yari out in the AMG, sporting the Robio.ai. DTR is powered by Robio.ai. So there we are, DTR Yari. Out in the AMG, getting some warm-up laps before qualification starts. 7 minutes each. So 7 minutes for the Pro-Am, and then 7 minutes for the Pro. And the qualifications. And it'll be interesting to see. There's Peter in the AMG as well. Magdalena also in the AMG. Then we have Tyson in the Corvette. Ikonen in the Porsche. And then we have Kuruma Haya in the BMW M6. And that will be the sprint version, I believe. No, it's not. It's the endurance version. You can see the lights at the bottom. And then nicely coloured up in yellow as well, so looking great. The race will enter into the early evening as it goes through. I then have the second BMW M6 as well, the endurance with Sayo. There we go. Number 9. Then we have Tom out in the Porsche. Tribute to the Iron Dames. So we will have 2 Iron Dames Porsches out on track. And then we have Nick also in the Porsche. Monster. Ah, that's it. Well done, well held, well held. Thankfully only the warm-up, but yeah, well held. Number 44. Yep. BMW, and then we have Hippie, just sitting in the pits for the moment, having a chat with his pit crew and the team, just making sure he's got everything he needs for the race. 60-minute race this. Kieran out at the moment with the Lambo, but yeah, Hippie also in the Lambo. Ray Racer just joining back in. So we have Ray Racer joining back in as well. Hey, he's having a spinning time. Okay, we can again out with the Porsche. Tyson, we haven't seen, where are we? Peter, we've seen Peter Muggelina, Sayo, Tom, Nick, Karuma Haya, yep. And then we have Ian, also sporting Iron Dames livery as well. So we have 2 Iron Dames liveries. Going for a little bit of sideways action there. But yep. Carrying back on through. So it's a 15-minute qualification, 7 minutes to pro, 7 minutes pro-am, but pro-am come out first. I believe so, yes, yeah. I'm pretty sure we shall have a look. Let's come out from that bit. Yes, Ray Racer is back in, and with the Lambo. So yeah, Ray Racer's back in. We now have 13 in, as we have Hippie with us too. So great stuff. Good to see. Yep, Tom, what is IMSA? Yes, that's right. Tom's using the IMSA livery, and the WEC livery is what Ian is using with his Iron Dames car as well. So there we go. Briefly done. And then we have the Penske Porsche. Which parks up just at the right time. A Ray Racer. So I might need to just go into the chat and just tell everyone what will happen. And 2 flying laps, then return to pits. That's how it is. Have a good chat. That's 7 men's. Thank you, Richie. Thank you for that. There we go. So, yeah, you can catch Nick as well, streaming too. So, yeah, you can either be here or you can be with Nick. With Nick, we'll get a bird's eye view because he'll be in his cockpit. And pro out in 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes out lap. So we do 1 second penalty there. There are a few places on the track where the penalties are quite easy to pick up, unfortunately, so you do have to be pretty careful. Excellent stuff. Number 5. Slowing down from that penalty. But everyone having a bit of a warm-up before the qualifying. I would say qualifying should probably start within the next few minutes, I think. Let's have a look at replay options. Sorry, there we go, that's better. A little look on see drivers' times whilst they're popping around. 60-minute race. Oh, yes, that can happen. Ah, thank you, Richie. Okay, yeah. Okay. And yeah, okay, let's have a quick little look. Yeah, so click back out on track. Let's get Tom, see where Tom's at the moment. Okay. What's that one out on there then? Lovely. Okay, so yep, Tom. Yeah, now it'll be interesting to see if Tom and Kieran have some right little battles in on these as well. Sayo just behind there in the BMW M6. M6 looked pretty strong on Thursday. Around here. It's softs and mediums unless we get some rain. At the moment it's looking pretty sunny, so the softs and mediums are the required tyre type. If we do get rain and drivers do have to change their tyres onto inters or intermediates or wets, then what that then means is that mandatory requirement of medium and soft tyres are no longer applicable. So you will be able to use, if you've got to use inters or wets, you can use whatever other tyres you feel are best for you for the race. So that takes that out of the equation then. But if it stays sunny or dry, then there's yeah, it's very nice, very good livery, that one. Yeah, so it stays with the softs and the mediums as the required tyres. Some will go one stop. You might get one or two trying a two stop, so it'll be interesting to see whether that comes into play. 60-minute race. There is the option to save some fuel and save a bit of tyre wear and stretch it out and perhaps only do the one pit stop. Or the other option is to do a two stop. Most likely would be two softs and a medium. Otherwise you've got to go medium or soft if you go for the one stop. Two softs or a medium. Depending on where you are, I think when you start is going to probably dictate what strategy you probably pick. So I'm moving over there, noticing that Sayo was flying through. But yeah. Come back through. Tyson. Bathroom breaks, food and drinks. Absolutely, that's what you've got to do. All that now. Get it all out of the way as qualifying will be starting very soon. There we go, 5 minutes away from qualifying. There we have Tyson in the Corvée, the only Corvée on track. All in red and black. It's quite a stunning looking design, that. Flash, hello Flash, nice to have you with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Joining us for the IMSA. This is race 2 at Nürburgring. This is on the GP circuit, GTD Pro. Yeah, Group 3s. A little bit of extra width there, taking a little bit of gravel onto the track. Yes, yeah. Perhaps we'll have the Unimog for pace car the next round. Yeah, cool. So yeah, Tyson through that. Yeah, nice little 158. But yeah, that little bit of a apology at the time. But yeah, excellent stuff. Now the only Corvée on track at the moment. AMG, 3 AMGs on track, I believe, this evening. Karuma higher. Jumped in for Bullet Masher, who couldn't race, so we had Karuma higher, Leclerc, who came in as the reserve driver, and had great. He just seemed to really enjoy the MX-5s. Great result there, P3, I believe. So yeah, be interesting to see what sort of times gets posted here. So yeah, excellent stuff. But welcome aboard. Glad you could join in with us. Yeah, so welcome everybody. Only a couple of minutes away from qualifying for the main. Oh yes, yep, that will happen. Okay, getting into that hippie, still in the pits. Kieran out on track at the moment in the Lamborghini Huracan. So again with the BMW. 156, but Kieran with 155.2 at the moment. Firing in 2 minutes warning, indeed. As I say, race, first race with us for this season. Raced with us last season at Daytona, and this is the first race this season in 2025. Using the Huracan. Oh, yeah, a little bit late, a little bit deep into that one. Slowed down though, so perhaps didn't pick up the penalty. But yeah. But yeah, very racer. Tom just behind there. There's Sayo in close attention, just still warming up nicely, getting themselves warmed up, getting ready for when the qualifying starts. It'll be Pro-Am drivers out first for 7 minutes, and then at the 7th minute, well, I say for 7 minutes, so they'll be out for there. Yep, and Nick's just posting that into the chat as well now, just as a quick reminder. Pro-Am out first, 1 out lap, then 2 flying laps, and then at 7 minutes the pro drivers will then come out from the pits, and then they'll do their lap, out lap, and then 2 flying laps also. It allows speed, allows space for the drivers to come out on track, and also when we do the multi-class as well, which there is in the series, it also allows the individual car classes to come out and do their laps as well, their qualifying, so that you don't have the slower cars holding up the faster cars at any point in the track. So that way it works better for both. And it should also help with Pro and Pro-Am drivers. We have Tyson. 57.5, so yeah. So it'll be interesting to see what some of the drivers will go for as we approach. So we must be approaching now. Yes, Nick posting, good luck, have a good race to everybody. Yep, absolutely. Well, have a good qualifying first. Be interesting to see where that goes. 144, yes, I'm not sure that's quite the right time there, so we'll miss that one. But yeah, there you go. Take the brake marker out. So it's Pro-Am's out first, so I'll try and get onto a Pro-Am. So we've got re-racer. Will be Mugelina. Then we have Karuma Hyatt. They will all be coming out. Mugelina, you can hear the burbling V8 on that AMG. There you go, very distinctive sound. Very distinctive sound. So that's coming on out. Leading the Pro-Am drivers out. Angelina. There's Karuma Hyatt, Tyson, Ian, And then we're waiting on Peter's just coming out now. Excellent stuff. Okay, giving himself a bit of space. CLR racer needs to come out, so yeah. Okay. And was that CLR racer? Yes, yeah. Okay, just leaving the pits now. Excellent stuff. So, yeah, we have everyone out that should be out, I believe. No one in that should be out. I'll just double check. Yeah, sorry about that. Everyone, there we are. Right. Peter, Ian, Tyson, Magdalena, Karuma Haya. And then we have Re-Racer, who's just come out as well. So they've got their outlap, which they're on now. And then they will have their 2 flying laps to post their quickest time. Tyre wear and fuel use is on this. So you will have tyre wear, they will have fuel usage, but the lap times themselves probably won't be as quick as what they'll post in the race itself, as you carry a full load of fuel. So here we go then, Karuma Haya. Leading them out on the first flying lap. Magdalena will give themselves a decent bit of space. Don't want to be too close to each other. Could be. So yeah. Oh, well, yeah, we're going to have a little brief little venture in, but yeah. Racer, let's come round as well now to start flying lap. Hey, yep. Okay. So yeah, Karuma Haya. Karuma Haya at the moment, so Karuma Haya will be the first to post a fastest lap. All being well, as long as there's no penalties. Through we go. Oh, steady. Yeah, not a lot of fun taking it through that one with the M6. I know that myself. So yeah, going up and around. 153, 154, 155, 150. Let's see where we are. 156.953. Let's see. Magdalena out next. 159.276. Tyson. 159.403. Ian coming through round. Now let's see. 157.377. Excellent time, excellent time. And Peter. 159.037. He's put his time through. And Re-Racer will be looking to post a time as well. Probably good to try and put a time in on the first lap, and then just put a banker in on your first lap, and then you can go for it a little bit more on the second lap. See if we can increase on 155.625. There we go. So very, very good lap. Very good lap time. Very quick. Yeah, let's see. Well, 97, there we go. So yeah, not looking so good. Okay. So there we are. We'll see on this one. Oh, carrying that penalty, but not to worry. I mean, you've got the 155 in there, so that'll certainly make you pretty quick on that part. So, yeah. Karima higher, 156, but with a penalty, half-second penalty coming through. Yeah, that's unfortunate. 157.280, 157.377. Tyson with a 157 as well, so yeah, it's going to look quite tight, quite close. 54, 55, 56, oh, 56.693. Nice lap by Ian. And we have Ian coming, Peter coming through now, around the top bend, 159 to beat. Yes, 158.581, well done Peter, well done. That's your best lap. Best lap time so far, excellent stuff. So 7 minutes, the pro drivers will come out. Okay. Yep, that's it, 7 minutes and out. Look through. Hickman, yep, so everyone else will be coming out in a minute, and Hippie. Okay. Hippie on racing mediums, okay. Okay, I'll change back onto the race info. And let's get back out on track. Kieran, out first. Coming out first. Okay, Yari's out in front, so Yari out in front at the moment, so it'll be Yari who will be posting a lap first. So we'll move through there. Kieran coming through. Sayo. In the M6, and then we have Tom Fear in the Porsche. Nick in the Porsche as well. And Ikkinen as well, who will be in the Porsche. And then Hippie sitting this one out at the moment. Hopefully we'll be out on track and put a lap in, but yeah. Yari out on the flying lap then, so out on his first flying lap. This is the pro drivers out on track now. Kieran. Sayo, Tom, Nick, and Ikkinen. Like I say, Hippie at the moment just sitting out in the pits on the medium tyres, so let's see how this goes. So Yari been through the Schumacher Schumacher S's, I should say. Up, we're nowhere near Brazil. Okay, so come on round through. So let's see where the AMG with Yari piloting. Let's see where this sets the first lap. 157.7. And now on to the second flying lap, so good to get the one lap in, because that gives you the opportunity then to Kieran and Sayo. So Sayo has put in, let's have a look, this is where it all splits up a little bit. So we got Sayo with 155.350, so Sayo taking P1 at the moment. Go for it, Hippie, go for it. Go, go, go. That's it, mate. I don't know if you were on the mediums, but hopefully you're on the softs, but yeah, go for it. Absolutely. Kieran's picked up a penalty on his second flying, so the likelihood is that it won't quite, he won't be able to put a better time in. It depends. Ikanen just 1/10 behind Sayo and in front of Ray Racer. Kieran 156.3 on the first lap with a 1 second penalty at the moment, so that is going to cost. Very much going to cost. He's up on the fastest lap so far, so that second penalty though will probably cost him 1.5. Sayo just behind. I want to see where Tom is, and in a moment, let's see with Nick, 157.004 so far. Will he be able to get into that? Yes, he's definitely on for a 156. So keep it nice and smooth, Nick. Nice line. There we go, Tom. 157.555 at the moment. Let's see if he's on for a better time. He is by half a second, so he could possibly get into the 156s too. Yari just behind, or 157.6, so posts his fastest time there with a 157.6. Tyson finally out, but he should be okay. Should be okay on his flying lap, so yeah. But I think Tyson should have already been out in the first lot. Yeah, let's just quickly Tyson set a time, didn't he? So yeah. Just have to quickly post this in now. I'm sure he's already done a lap. Well, that's the reason why, because he's already done laps, I believe. Okay, so Sayo, 1 second penalty, but Jay Ikanen. There we go, 155.091. Sayo P2 with a currently. We'll see where everyone else comes through from now. At the moment, Tom, everyone finished? Pretty much so. It's just Hippie now, so it's just up to Hippie. That's Hippie giving himself enough time. It's a late one, and the carryover time isn't long, so hopefully he's got enough time to get the lap in. And the Huracan as well. Last car on track. It certainly is, Tom. Yeah. It seems like an easy enough combo, but okay. Okay, yeah, run out of time. That's the thing, so yeah. There we go. No problem. Thanks, Tom. Yeah, thanks a lot, mate. So let's have a quick look down. Let's see I tried, yes, yeah, you needed to come out a little bit earlier, Tom. The carryover time was only 30 seconds. So, because it's 15-minute, and to be honest, we didn't really expect anyone to get quite to the 15-minute marker. So, yeah, unfortunately. Sorry about that, mate. Okie dokie. So, yep, Icklin then in P1 or 155.091, almost hitting 154, but not quite. But 155.091, 155.3 for Sayo, 155.6 for Ray Racer. Then we have 156.3 for Kieran, 156.5 for Nick, and then we have 156.6 for Ian, 156.9 for Karuma Hire, and then we have 157.072. Let me just quickly take those. That's it, that's done. Moving on to here now, so we have Yari, 157.6. Then we have Tyson, 157.8. Peter with FM78 with a 158.5. Magellino with a 159.2. Hippie didn't manage to post a time, so Hippie's going to have to try and make his way back through the pack, up to the front as and when, I guess. But yeah, so yeah. Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, that's absolutely Magellino. When you haven't been able to race a lot, I know that. So it's just doing with us, racing with us. So always appreciate that. DTR, always DTR. So yeah, cool. So there we are. Hickory, Sayo, Ray Racer, Kieran, and 3 guys. So quickest of the Pro-Am were CLR Ray Racer, which was then followed with Ian and Karuma Hire. And the fastest of the pros were Ikonen, Sayo, and then Kieran, and then Nick. So we'll coming down through, and Tom MP8. So yeah, should be an interesting watch. Definitely should be an interesting watch, this one, for the big race, for the main event. Coming down through Yari, Old Fart Tyson, lovely to have you with us, and then we got Peter, Magellina, and Hippie. So the race is about to start, everybody. 60-minute race, and there we are. Let me just get everything set up as I need to. I'm just going to go race info. No need to see what anyone's using on tyres or anything else, because that's giving away strats. I can't do that. I can only guess, and that's what we'll do, is just guess. I'm not going to do anything else other than that. There we are, rolling start. And it's go, go, go. They're off and away. GTD Pro Class Racing, pros and Pro-Am drivers. It then takes them out in the Porsche with Sayo, rolling start, and against that turbo lag scenario, which you can get sometimes. Oh, okay, steady. Racer, Sayo, Kieran. Again, just depends what everyone's going for. If people have started on mediums or if they've started on softs, whether they're going for 2 stops or 1 stops. Important that once you've planned your strategy, that you try to keep with it as best you can, and don't get tempted to get drawn into battles and everything else, because that will affect your strat. You can go right through. So Sayo, go with Kieran in P4. We then have it Nick in P5 with Karuma High in P6. Ian just behind these two, so these 3 are pretty close together at the moment. Ian there in P7, Hippie in P8 already. Excellent start. Tyson in P9, and then we have Yari P10, P11 Tom. So Tom has slipped down a little bit there. I think he was 7th or 8th, around 8th, I think. 8th place, so Tom slipped down a couple of positions there. And then we have Peter in P12 and Magellino in P13 at the moment. So yeah, let's see how this evens out, see how it runs. Like I say, you never know. Different tyres, people could be going for 1 stop. So yeah, once you've sorted out your strategy, it's very easy sometimes to get caught out and start getting stuck in with a race and a battle with someone. And before you know it, your strat's out the window. So important to try and keep that as tight as you can. But Jay Aitken again into lap 2 in the Porsche, staying out in front from Ray Racer and the Lamborghini. And then we have Sayo in P3. Within a second though. And then we have Kieran also in the Lamborghini in P4. Kuruma Haya now up to P5. So must have made a little bit of a move on Nick. Again, depends on the tyres, you see. We're going P6 with Ian in P7, 2 Porsches in P6 and P7, the monster Porsche M3 guy Nick, and then we have the Iron Dames Porsche livery of Ian. Tippy just behind them in the Huracan, looking up towards the front end, keeping an eye on the front end as well, but nothing's changed just yet. But I'll just keep an eye on these 3 here. It's pretty close. I'll keep on that. So let's give the host a bit of some airtime. Nick hosting for us this evening, fantastic. Thank you very much for that, Nick. Really appreciate that, and I know everyone else appreciates that too, mate. Thank you. Just 1.5 seconds down from Kuruma, but yeah, these 3 closely knit. Oof, right next to each other almost. They can share water bottles here if they wanted to. Ian having a slight little look up on the inside, but then yeah, just eases back off into line. Using the draft, using the slip. I'll try and use that to stay ahead of Hippie at the moment. Hippie also using the slip as well, possibly. So Ian okay? Yep, he managed to hold that, okay. Went quite wide there, I was wondering. Might have just missed his braking point maybe. Always tricky around there when you've got a lot of company around you, because you're so aware of other drivers around you that you can lose your focus on your brake markers, or where you might normally brake, you might leave it just a little tenth of a second too late. It sends you a little bit wide. But yeah, we still have Nick there. Kuruma higher. Hippie in P7 then, so Hippie has moved up in front of Ian at the moment. We then have the Corvette, as you can see Tyson not that far behind, so Hippie in the Pro, Ian in the Pro-Am, and then we have Tyson also in the Pro-Am, not too far away, so Tyson managing to keep that Corvette nice and planted. 158.5 on the first lap as well, so nice start, nice first lap. Tom into P10 at the moment. There was a little bit of width there from Yari, I think. Hopefully Yari's okay. I'll have another look in a second, but yep, so Tyson in P9. Fantastic stuff, mate. And there we have Tom in P10 at the moment. Again, it won't be until the pit stops we'll start seeing where people are, and that could happen around about 20 minutes or just before. Probably around about 17-18 minutes maybe, if they're changing. That'll give us some information on what tyres they're using and strategy. So we'll keep an eye out on that. It'll be about another 10 minutes, quarter of an hour away. Tom coming on through now. Yari 2.3 seconds behind in the AMG. I'll post that back there, and Peter just 1.2, around about 1.2. So these two are both in AMGs. Maybe they're both going to use the same strategy. Keep each other company. Can be good to work that way sometimes. If you know someone else might be on a similar strategy, you just sort of stick together and work off each other. Janina in the third AMG there, 3.6 behind at the moment, but again, could be, judging by lap time, could be could be mediums and could be playing the long game here, could be going for a one-stop strategy. So let's see, we'll see it play out. We'll see it play out back up to Itskanen, 1.1 second in front. So 156.085 at the moment. Ray Race of 155.618 with the fastest lap so far. There you go, that Penske Porsche. Ray Race just 1.2 seconds behind at the moment. We know the Lambo can be quite greedy with the tyres. So with a half-second penalty at the moment, so that will be taken at the next, on this lap I should say. But maintaining 2 seconds from Kieran at the moment, so these two could be on a similar strat. Karun Mahaya keeping Kieran company in the second of the M6s. Through. There we go. Again, just sometimes it's good just to work with someone, stay close to someone, and just keep your pace that way. Maybe up to P6 now. Third of the Lamborghinis. Lucky strikes. Let's hope it is. P6 at the moment, so yeah. Steadily making ground. Tyson, just 2.8 seconds, but Tyson does have Ian for company at the moment. So this could be an interesting battle, P7 and P8. And yeah, just noticing Tom just behind as well, so Tom's not too far behind either, so this could be interesting. Could be a three-way battle coming up very soon. Got to be careful of the dirty air as well with some of these corners, they will throw you out a little touch. Tyson managing to keep that P7 at the moment. 58.307 as well, so yeah. Not bad pace at all. In the Pro-Am. Yeah, staying with them. Keeping them company. And then we just have Tom. You can see Tom just behind as well. So Tom in the Pro, 1.2 seconds behind. Yeah, this you can see there's strats going on here. There's definitely some strats involved here. Yes, there is. So this is going to be a very interesting race, this. So there's a couple of different strats available. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. Definitely. It's the Iron Dames livery, WEC version. And then right behind with Tom is the IMSA version. Iron Dames, there we are. RTR Tom, P9 at the moment, but yep, definitely playing a longer game, I believe. This is going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. It's going to be very much like the last race. Remember, Daytona was very similar, where there's a few gaps, and this happened a little bit early on and around the middle-ish section, and then suddenly a few pit stops and a couple of pit stops happened, and then you could see strats coming out to play, and then it really changed. It changed the whole complexion of the race. Ian burning off, moving off the racing line to burn off the penalty. Good sportsmanship. And Tom through there. I think so. Or did he carry another penalty? Okay. Always remember that the penalties will burn themselves off. Coming through, so 2 minutes, but yeah, still in P9. Which equates to being, I believe, in P2 in the Pro-Am, P3, yeah. P3 in Pro-Am at the moment. So Ian in P3 in Pro-Am at the moment. P2 last time out at Daytona. Great result. Peter with P1 at Daytona last result. Again, another great result for Peter as well. So did fantastically well. Come down now to Yari D9. So Yari knows how to sip fuel and yeah, definitely knows how to look after the tyres as well a little bit, so that's a possibility there. You can still see Ian and Tom close to each other up in front, and we have Nick not far behind from Yari. Got a 2:08 in one of those laps, so I'll check that delta. The delta's not always correct, but yeah, P11, I think he was P9 at some point, so yep, Peter P12. 5 seconds adrift at the moment, but yeah, like I say, nobody really knows the strats that are at play. And then we have Magdalena. That's it. So we'll see. We will see how this runs out. This is the first IMSA series for Magdalena. Been with us for quite a while actually, as well. Been with DTR for quite a while. Nice guy. Great teammate. Back up front to Itkanen, RTF Racing Team Finlanders. Yep. I've been in Itkanen for a good couple of years as well. Raced with Itkanen in the EDTM. And DTR Dyko's EDTM, so we've raced together in that. Super quick driver. Very quick indeed. Just managing that lead at the moment, 2.5 seconds from the Ray Racer. 55.746. Ray Racer now. We're lap 8 at the moment. Now this could be lap 8, lap 9 and lap 10. So these are the next 3 laps of the laps where we could see cars pitting in, and if we do, then we'll see what sort of strats they're running. So in P3 at the moment. 5 seconds behind, and then we've got a little bit of time before Karuma higher, with Kieran in tow, so only 7/10 down. Karuma higher. Also known, aka Leclerc. Joined the Discord a couple of months ago, and yeah, saw the IMSA on, entered in as a reserve driver for the IMSA, and yeah, here they are. As we know, things happen in life, so sometimes drivers miss races. Jerry, Simon J, how are you? Nice to have you in, mate. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in. Round 2 of the IMSA series, DTR IMSA series at the Nürburgring GP circuit. Been here before, Simon? Yes, we have, but in the ETTM as opposed to in the IMSA. But yeah. But But yeah, so Karuma now on track, racing with us, and showing some good pace. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I still watch that. I still watch that that replay of yours. I still dig it out from time to time. My maiden EDTM victory in the Lamborghini. Yeah, it's great. Great commentary as well, mate. Nice to have you here, mate. Spot on. MP6 still at the moment, 6.4 seconds down at 157s. Oof, okay, so here seems to be where the battle's all going. Tyson in P7, P8 Tom, and P9. Memories indeed, yeah, love it. Absolutely love it. So yeah, so we have Tyson in P7, Tom in P8, and Ian in P9. And to my knowledge so far, I've not seen anyone pit in so far. 18 minutes in, 10 laps gone. So yeah. And Tom dancing around, trying to put a little bit of pressure on Tyson there. Start playing the guessing game. Which side am I going to? Where am I going? Which way am I going to go to? And Tom looks like he's just made that one stick. Ian and Tyson. Oh yeah, that was probably a good idea. Oh, careful, careful. Well done, both of you. Yes, well done. Very tight to go side by side there, so it's probably easier. Probably better just to ease off a little touch, keep yourself alive. You're still there, you're still in the hunt, you're still right there in the battle. There's a long way to go, 40 minutes. 40 minutes yet to go. Ian looking towards the inside, will he make it stick? Just eased off at the last minute there. Tyson just managing to break that a little bit later. And oh, Ian taking a slightly different line. Has put him through on the inside. It has. Tyson tucking in very closely behind Ian. Ian taking P8 then. Tyson tucking in very close though, so hardly any time between the two. Only a tenth in it. Tyson just going to sit there, I think. Yeah, just going to sit there. Plenty of time. Nice to have a battle though. It's always good to have nice, lovely little battles. Good, clean battles, and that's what we race for. Often it's not a case of victories and everything else. Often it's just the thrill, the battle, the excitement. That's what we crave. It's a great feeling. You can have some lovely little battles with other drivers. It's great fun. Really enjoy it. So still, no one's pitted in yet so far. 20 minutes in. So yeah, maybe everyone's doing a one stop. If they're two stopping, then I would imagine they'll be stopping within this lap, I would think, lap 11ish. If they're going to go for a two stop, we'll have to see. So yeah, these three. Ian in P8 now, so Tyson P9, Yari P10. It's all quite close around this area. There you go, Nick's in the P11, he's not too far adrift either, so only 3 seconds down from Yari. He's got a half-second penalty there, it's going to be tricky. I heard a bit of slipping and sliding there. So Michelina has pitted. We'll see, the indicator will say what he's changing on to. But, he has pitted in, but we'll see what's happening there. He might have problems with the brakes. I know he mentioned about having an issue with his brakes, so perhaps the brake issue is a bit too much. Okay, so yeah, issues with the car itself there for Michelina. So, okay, if you're able to, I know it might be a pain, but sit in if you can. Let's just sit in the pits. That'd be wonderful. Would appreciate that. Guaranteed to get something at the end. So we have Peter then in P12. So far, 8 seconds behind Tom, who's 3 seconds behind M3 guy Nick. And we have Yari, Olfart, Tyson in P8. Yari with a half-second penalty. So although he's closed up a little bit, that will just open that gap up a little touch. There, I think it looks like everyone's one stopping here. There was a few 2 stops on Thursday's practice, which was interesting to see. If you're going for some, which was like softs, mediums and softs, or softs and mediums, but yeah, or medium softs and softs. But yep, you're going for the 2 stops, so it's just a case of whether you've gone softs first and mediums second, or whether you've gone mediums first and you're going to go softs second. Be interesting to see. Ryan P5, so just holding that P5. It's held that P5 for quite a while now. Kieran in P4 again, has been that P4 for quite a while. Kieran and Tom with a bit of distance between themselves, so they won't be battling this one out, unfortunately, unless something unfolds with the strats later in the race. So there's a bit of space between them this time round. Sayo in P3 at the moment, so he's still managing that P3 with the M6. The affectionate brick, as they call it. But yeah, so P3 at the moment. Very race that's keeping 57s there, keeping consistent. A little bit slippy. And then we start Vikkonen out in front for Porsche. About to enter the 25th minute. Yep, definitely, yeah. Okay, so Vikkonen. Starting lap 14. There we have Ray Racer P2. So in P3. Be interesting to see what tyres these drivers have all started on. That's for sure. P4. Karuma higher in P5. But Hippie now is shortened that distance, so he's within a second. But again, it's one of those situations whereby if you've got a strat and you're making sure you're staying to that strat, then that's what you need to do. Stay with it, keep with it, and yeah. Just keep in touch with the driver, but yeah, he's breaking that down a little bit now. 26 minutes in. And it looks like Hippie's might be sizing up an opportunity. We'll stay with this one quickly. Well, I'll stay with this one for a bit here. See what comes from here. The Lambo does feel nice around here. Huracan. Drove it on Thursday, so it does still feels good, still feels nice. A bit twitchy. Managing to stay in front of Kieran at the moment, but Hippie at the moment, I should say, sorry. But it's very close now. Very tight, very close. And there goes the move on the inside. Hippie takes P5. And you can see Kieran in the distance now. So Hippie now in P5. Kurumahaya coming in off the softs. So Kurumahaya the first to pit in off the softs. The tyres have probably gone as far as they can for Kurumahaya there. We'll take some fuel in as well. Tyson coming off the medium, so Tyson's been running the mediums too. So here we go. This is where all the pits are going to start coming in. So it's going to get quite exciting now. So Kuruma coming off the softs, we'll be going onto the mediums. Tyson on the mediums coming in. We'll be going then onto the softs. Everyone else still staying out at the moment, but yeah, so we... Okay, coming out. Let's see. So Tyson rejoins just behind Peter. Peter yet to pit in. And V8 AMG, followed by Tyson in the V8 Corvette. Nice livery that as well. With the green lights. Like that. Nice livery. Looks good. Looks good. So we've got P11 so far for Peter. But like I say, yet to pit in, so... Looks good. This is going to get interesting. It's definitely going to get interesting. Kurumahaya has pitted, so he's come out now onto the medium tyres. Tom just picking up a penalty, and back in ninth position at the moment. I'm wondering if Tom has pitted. P8 at the moment because Ian's entered the pits as well. So Ian on the mediums will now be coming off the mediums and onto softs. And look at the fuel, just enough. Just made it in. Excellent stuff, well done. So we're coming back out onto the softs now. One stop by the looks of things. We'll want to take enough to make sure it completes the race with that. I'm guessing, yep, and back out on track. And there's Tyson just behind, wow. So there we are. They resumed their battle. They've had a few battles already. And now they're back within touching distance of each other again. And back to resume. Some more battles. Peter dropping in as well. So Peter will now come out on softs. Yep. Fueled for the rest of the race. On the soft tyres. P12 at the moment. P11 and yeah, so and there we have Iknan also coming into the pit. So Iknan coming off the softs. So Iknan on the softs will then come on to the mediums. We have Sayo on the mediums who will then come on to the softs. Kieran on the mediums who then will come out onto the softs. So everyone's pitting in now. So round about the halfway stage. Going to be interesting to see how that pans out. We've got an 8-second lead. Iknan. Taking on fuel. We have Sayo in there. We have Kieran in there. We have Hippie also in here too. Ray Racer out on track. So it'll be interesting to see if Ray Racer comes out in respect to everybody else coming out. There we are. So Ray Racer coming out ahead of Sayo at the moment. Kieran. Hippie. Ahead of Karuma Hire now, so yeah. Just lengthened a little bit of the lead there. But ahead over Karuma Hire. Hippie. And just behind Kieran. Ian just behind Karuma Hire. Well, not just behind the 6 seconds, but on the better tyre now, so on the soft tyre. So could possibly make a little bit of time up here. That's it. Keep it straight. Don't go sideways. And then we have Tyson just behind Yari. With Nick right behind Yari now, so yeah, this is quite a close little battle with P9 and P10. Oof, very close battle actually. Yari and that AMG. Nick in the Porsche. Yeah, you can hear Tom. Tom in the background. Very close between these two now. Nick and Yari. 25 minutes left to race. Time to take a bit of refreshment there. Getting close. Getting closer. Both these drivers are in the Pro. Dougie! How are you, Doug? Nice to have you, mate. Yeah. See if you can find some Hot Wheels. Yeah, nice to have you in, buddy. Nice to have you join us. So, yeah. Rolling on through here now, so these two are battling it out. I'm just going to go also through. Tom just behind, sort of 2.5 seconds behind at the moment. Peter 22, but okay, good wheel shot, gotcha. But yeah, so Peter's still managing to keep going. And then we'll go to the oh, okay. It's looking dark, isn't it? Definitely looking dark. Well, it's getting darker anyway. Oh, okay. Could be interesting. Not seeing any wipers on at the moment, but yeah. So it's definitely getting darker now as we move into the evening. A little bit later into the evening. Nekkinen 5.8 seconds out in front at the moment. Managing to keep that lead. Sayo in P2 though, so Sayo has moved past Ray Racer. So I believe on the softs now, so on the more optimum tyre. Now up into P2. Ray Racer. Just be, oh, there is rain. There is rain. So we do have rain. Oh, okay. Oof. Okay. Well, this is going to get interesting. Wow. Wow, we have rain. So, yep, this is going to be very interesting indeed to see how this pans out now. So, 37 minutes in, we now have rain. Nürburgring GP. Ray Racer burning off the penalty. We'll lose a little bit more time there to Sayo, but it'll be interesting to see now what the drivers do here. Do they stay out with the tyres they have and just see how it goes? Is the rain heavy, too heavy? Will they need intermediates? Ray Racer's coming in, so Ray Racer's going to come in. Might be looking at changing on to intermediates. This is going to be very interesting. Yeah, Ikkonen's in already, coming off the mediums. Sayo's staying out at the moment, so could this be the chance for Sayo to maybe make up a bit of time? Oh, bit slidey, yeah, but it's, if it's quite heavy downpours, we'll have to see, I guess. Sayo staying out, trying to put that extra bit in, but pit stop gives you time, and that's the thing. So if you pit in, that's going to cost you the time. If you think you're not going to lose that time that it costs on that pit stop, and you can stay out, and you think you can ride that rain until it finishes, and then because his wipers aren't going, so it looks like what it's going to be very interesting to see how this pans out. It's throwing a spanner in the works, this one, definitely. Ikkonen, because as this track dries out, because we've still got 22 minutes to go yet, so as this track dries out, although Ikkonen's going to come through now, most likely on the intermediates, if this track dries out, yeah, it has, yeah. The rain has stopped now. Obviously, it's a pretty wet track, so it's been a quick downpour. Ikkonen coming out. Sayo, I can hear some sliding going on. That's Kieran. Did Kieran stay out, I wonder? On softs, could be, but this is where the weather will really play havoc. We know that Ray Racer came in and changed tyres. But there's quite a bit of time to go, and if it is just a downpour and this track does dry out, it might well come back. Oh, yeah, just go steady, go steady, go steady. Still have to, everyone's racing. Sayo coming around and through. Kieran. Taking it steady. I think Kieran's on the softs, I believe, so might just be riding this out, wait for the track to dry out, and then those soft tyres are going to very much come back into their own against the intermediates. There we go, coming past the line. Yeah, that spin cost him now, unfortunately cost him quite a bit of time. And we have Hippie as well. Ian. Tom now up into P7, so Tom has definitely gained from this. Whatever he's done there, so yeah, definitely gained from it. And you can see the track just starting to dry out. You can see less spray in certain areas coming off the tyres. So the track will start to dry out, and the more the cars dry over it, we've still got 19 minutes left to go, so this is far from over and done yet, far from over and done. Threw a right spanner in the works, that did, that little splash of rain, and that's exactly, now you see how everything suddenly turned very differently. Tyson P8 at the moment, so he's virtually 7 seconds down on Tom, and almost 7 seconds in front of Karuma Haya. Nick also. But you can see the sun's coming back out as well, so the clouds totally drifted away. Sun now coming out. The track is drying, as you can see. There's very little bits of spray coming off. This is going to be an interesting. Peter stayed out. I think Peter has stayed out on the. I think he's on the softs. I think he was on the mediums and then came in onto softs. So yeah, it's still not done. You know, it still isn't done. Yari, oh, unlucky. I think Yari obviously went a little bit long into the corner. Might have hit a bit of a wet patch of the track. I'll put him out onto the gravel. But yeah, we will see how this pans out now. Yeah, okie dokie, no problem. For more than half the race, so yeah, we'll pick up some points. But yeah, so Yari, P12, currently Peter, P11. And we can see just feeling it out a little bit. There's a couple of little sprays, but otherwise, yeah, it's drying out. The track is definitely drying. It's still damp, but you can see where it's drying out. So this is going to come back to the drivers now that have stayed on the racing tyres. Those that change to the intermediates, they're going to start receiving wear on the tyres, and also be less grip, so it won't be quite as pacey. This is going to be very interesting. Nick, P10, Karuma Haya, P9, Pippian P8, with Karuma just behind. So yep, now chasing down on Tyson. Both of them, I believe, are on racing tyres. Gotta get your lines right, get those lines right and you'll be fine. Wow. Just over 15 minutes to go now. Cars in P6. Tom in P4 now. So Tom has climbed right up to P4, so staying out on those. I'm thinking staying out, but I'm not 100% sure. It could be on the intermediates. But I will check in a moment. I don't really like to give anything away. This is where sometimes having a second person on the comms is usually very, very helpful. So Ian has pitted in. He's coming off the wets. So he did take on the wets then. I wasn't sure if he'd taken intermediates or wets, but he did take on the wets. Sayo now stayed out on those racing tyres. Minutes to go, just under. Ray Racer looking 15 seconds out in front at the moment. So yeah, well, I believe it's on the intermediate, so we'll have to. We will know. Around in front in P1. Ickanen in P1 then, so let's have a run through. Ray Racer in P2. Using a bit of the wet moisture to try and cool the tyres down a little bit. Oh, okay. Sayo in P3. 17 seconds now down from Racer, but as the track dries, is there enough laps? Is there enough laps? Tom 18 seconds down, but in P4. Great recovery so far. Great recovery so far. And Kieran 13 seconds behind, so just 13 seconds behind at the moment, Kieran. These two have been in some battles throughout the series so far. But yeah, 13 seconds behind. Karuma Haya, sorry, has drifted 7 seconds down now, so yeah. And we have Hippie right with Karuma Haya now. So yep, it's difficult to overtake when it's wet sometimes, or if there's still moisture on the track. But that sunshine, late evening sunshine beaming over the track now. There is still some shady areas, but where that sun will now be beaming on will help to dry that track out even more. 12 seconds in front of Ian at the moment. Racer coming off the intermediates, so has decided that the intermediates may be losing a little bit too much time, or maybe just worn as well. And with 12 minutes to go, 11 minutes to go, oh, just picking up a half-second penalty there, Karuma. Been a great drive so far today, and a great set of races. Fantastic race in the MX-5 earlier on too in the Cup Series. Great drive. Ian then just 10 seconds behind, but came off the wet, so he's on the softs now. Then we have Tyson, Racer in P3. Peter 26 seconds down from there, and then Yari is 25 down as well. So Yari with some faster cars, so he's going to have to deal with some traffic here. Oh, just hit the edge. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. Just hit that edging, and that curbing at the moment is still a little bit damp on that section. So, yeah, caught him out there. Karuma Haya just came in for tyres, I believe. So, yeah. This is interesting. Kinnunen still out in front, but only by 6 seconds now. So, oh, okay. So this has come down a long way. Has it can engage this though just right, but yeah, I believe still on the intermediates at the moment. Sayo just 6 seconds behind though, so it has come back a little bit for Sayo. Racer who will be on fresh rubber now, so that'll be softs. Should be on soft tyres. Fresh rubber, but still, you still have to be a little bit wary of those edges. Don't want to touch any of those edges, none of the rain, none of the damp parts, because they'll still, those tyres will still let go a little bit. Kieran in P4. P5, but just 3.3 seconds down behind now. Tom in P6, so Tom must have changed tyres. Either that or span out, so I'll have to check that. I'm pretty sure Tom was P4 for a little while. Could have been, yeah, so he's had a couple of, that could have been a 213, so it looks like he might have had a spin. It's possibly cost him 10 or so seconds. Because he was where Kieran was, I believe. And then Ian just 3 seconds behind. But again, no practice for Tom, so he's just come straight on and put in a good effort. P6 at the moment. Ian with also a great effort as well in P7. taking it through. So yeah, see that now, and they'll be lapping Yari soon, I believe. Corona higher. P8, Tyson P9. And a good drive from Tyson, very steady. Just kept the head down. Been a great drive. You can see the dryness of that track now and where the damp patch is. As a driver, that's exactly where you're aiming for. You're keeping it on that dry. Nick in P10. Peter in P11, Yari in P12. And then we had Muggelino, who retired early on. It's been a difficult race for Yari. Definitely. Just had a little bit of bad luck, especially around by the rain parts when the rain came. So easy to clip curbs and corners, and it's like ice when they're a little bit damp. It's just like ice, and it just spins you straight out. But stick in there, still doing it, still at it, still pushing. Absolutely spot on. Okay, so we go back up to Jake, and so 7 seconds is maintained now, so it seems to be sort of, it did get down to 6 seconds, now we're around about 7 seconds. With just over 5 minutes to go now of this race, so Ikonen 7 seconds in front at the moment of Sayo. And a good drive so far from Ikonen. Sayo now just keeping that distance. Flash of the lights there from Sayo. Yeah, good to see. Been a good recovery actually, because it's been a bit of a difficult day, bit of a some tricky weather. Has come out of it quite well. Sayo was in P3 for quite a while. It stuck to the strat and seems to have so far without seems to have worked out pretty well so far. Ray Racer P3 at the moment, so just 15 or 16 seconds adrift from Sayo now. Kieran a little bit of time behind, 17 seconds behind, so the rain sort of splits it up a little bit in certain ways. Kieran and Hippie. Okay, so this is the closest battle, so I think we'll probably stay with this for a little while. Pretty sure it is. I know that Hippie, I know that Tom and Ian were pretty close. But 2 Lamborghinis. Kieran P4, Hippie in P5. Both in the Pro. Just tucking in behind at the moment. Will that be the plan of attack? Will it be to wait, just sit there until the last lap, and maybe go for an overtake in the last lap? But yeah, the 2 Lamborghinis together. We're in P4. Hippie in P5. And rider. Crikey. There we go, so 57 minutes in and just separated by a tenth. Kieran and Hippie. That, just seeing them race together. There's some flashing lights going on now, I think, but yeah, cool. Again, another battle involving Kieran. And they might be getting close to lapping someone as well, so there might be some traffic coming up. Oh, has he gone for the inside line? Is he going to make this stick? Can he make it stick? He's gone for the inside. Will he? Oh, okay, he's going to tuck in behind. It's still another lap to go, so we've got 1 lap to go. This is going to be a very interesting battle now to the end. Kieran just behind Hippie. Tom and Ian, there's a bit of distance there, so we'll go back to Hippie and Kieran. These are the closest on track at the moment that I can see. Okay. Peter just up ahead. Stuck to the task, Peter has. Heading up through, I'm going to have to go through in a minute because we've got the leaders coming through. Ikonen finishes first from Sayo with P2. Congratulations, Ikonen. Congratulations to Sayo. We then have CLR Racer who will come through on P3, and then we'll have the end of the battle. So we have 3 Lamborghini Huracans. There we go, Ray Racer in P3. Congratulations. And then we have the second of the Huracans and the third of the Huracans. So Lamborghini's doing very well here. But Hippie has managed to put a little bit of distance between himself and Kieran. Great race. Fantastic battle. Peter just moving over at the end there. Brilliantly raced. Well done. Well done, Kieran. P5. Well done again. The rain really did stir things around a little bit there. 100%. Tom coming through. Final corner now. Great recovery from Tom as well. I think dropped down as far as 11th at one point, but yeah, look at that, P6, great result. Ian brings it home, P7. Well done, Ian. Fantastic result there. Kuruma higher. And a very good, very well done, P8 for Kuruma higher. Well done. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. And there we are. So Ikonen. So two victories this evening, I think, for Ikonen. Yeah. So one in the MX-5s and also in the main event as well. So well done. Great race. Great race. And there we are. So let's have a look at the results. There's the results. Let me just do the usuals. So Ickenham first, 155, 746. But yeah, Ickenham first from Sio in the M6. Great P2. Ray Racer in P3 was P2 for quite some time in that race, and then when the rain came, it sort of, yeah, it definitely affected one or two races, and a few strats had to change, and yeah, Ray Racer just slipped into P3 there at that point, but it's still a great result for Ray Racer P3. And Hippie in P4, just managing to get past Kieran in the last couple of laps of the race, and taking P4 from Kieran P5, but again a great battle between the two of them. Kieran, and after Kieran came Tom. We've known these two have been next to each other, but there was a little bit of distance between them today, especially in this one. So yeah, but it's still a great result for Tom, great recovery, and came back to finish in P6. P7, Ian, good drive, just very consistent drive, and nice P7, did very well there. Garuma Hire, P8 in the M6, again, steady drive, just a really good steady drive, kept it clean, kept it steady, did really well there. And then we have in P8, I'll just do this, lovely, is TNT Tyson in P9, sorry, and then in P10 was Nick, M3 guy in the Porsche, and then P11 was Peter in the Mercedes AMG, and then P12 was Yari, also in the Mercedes AMG, and Mujolina had to retire early on, faults with the brakes, and that was with the rig and everything, so unfortunately had a few issues there. So yeah, had to finish, so it was really unfortunate that happened, but yeah, very unfortunate. Okay, so there we are. Congratulations to Ickenham, Sio and Ray Racer then, P1, P2 and P3 respectively. Very well done. Let me just also save the replay there. Great stuff. Yeah, it was great to see. Lots of fun. Lots of close, and like I say, it's always interesting when you see the things unravel towards the end, especially when you see the strats starting to unravel. But those strats did get a little bit spoiled with the rain, sudden downpour of rain for a lap and a half, and then suddenly it was one or two running in for the intermediates. Some stayed out on their softs and tried to weather the storm as such, literally. But yeah, and some came in and changed onto intermediates, some changed onto wets, and although it was short, it was fairly heavy, fairly moderate rain. So yeah, it was tricky. Welcome, Faulkner. How are you? Yeah, well done. Absolutely, it was a good race, great race to watch. It was good to see the strats play out, and yeah, excellent stuff. So yep, congratulations to Ickenham, Sio and Hippie for the Pro, and then for Ray Racer, Ian and Karuma Hire in the Pro-Am. Well done. Great race, and definitely yeah, it looks like the MRs had a little bit more play there, a little bit more fun today. I think the rain maybe helped them a little bit, but yeah, it was a good race, great to see, and a good result. Overall, excellent stuff, everybody. Let me just post GG's, because it really was. Excellent stuff. It was really good. So, there we are. And that was it. That's all she wrote, as they say. And that's the end of the IMSA round 2. I want to thank Ickenham and Karuma Hire and also Karuma Hire for coming in and taking part, covering with the reserve scenario, and also with Tom as well. My spin out the pits. Okay, so that's what lost you a bit of time, Tom. I wonder where a bit of time went, and that must have been what it was then. So yeah, that's it. A little spin coming out. Sio in the FT1 VGT. It wants to look like M6 BMW, apparently. I have a big skill issue on this track. It's a tricky track, and especially when you get a bit of moisture on, a bit of rain on it, it's and the Schumacher S's, and this is not the Schumacher S's, although they do take a little bit of getting through. It's the next section after the Schumacher S's, where you have the slightly tight left, and then you have a slightly elongated right, and it can be a little bit tricky through there, and you've got to get it just right. But yeah, lovely. Well, congratulations, everyone. Fantastic race. Thank you very much to everyone for joining. I'll wrap it up at this, but thank you, everyone. Thank you to everyone who joined us this evening. Has been another great race, and race 2, round 2, on the IMSA, DTR IMSA, powered by Robio.ai. And yeah, results will come in the following races. Definitely. So the next race in the IMSA will be at Watkins Glen, if I remember correctly. And yeah, I'll need to just check that, my peoples. But yeah, just double check that. And should be race 3. There we go. Is Watkins Glen? Yep. So Watkins Glen, and there you will see. Again, we'll have the MX-5s as the second race of the Cup Series continues. So the MX-5s are around the shorter version of Watkins Glen, and then that'll be followed by a multi-class Group 3s and Group 4s, and those will be on the main track, the main track of the Watkins Glen, and that's with Group 3s and Group 4s. So that'll be split between the pros and the Pro-Am drivers. They will take particular cars in that race. So that's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. But yeah, fantastic stuff. So that'll be the next race. That's in 2 weeks' time. So that'll be on the 29th of March, Saturday 29th of March. Again, it's 7:30 GMT will be when the lobby opens. So that'll be the next race in the IMSA series, round 3. Next time you'll catch us will be next week, as we will be doing comms for DTR versus RA, or RA versus DTR in the CTC. So we're in that series as well at the present, and we've just finished there, so I'll just come off that. But yeah, that'll be the next time we'll be on. We'll be in the CTC, and that is next Saturday. So join us again for that. That'll be an interesting race as well with the RA Race Asylum in the CTC. So quite a bit going on at the moment, and that'll be exciting to see how that goes. That's a team event. So more information will come out about that during the week. So thank you very much to everyone who's joined in and watched this evening. Has been a pleasure, and yeah, we'll hope to see you. Thanks, Richie. Thanks, mate. Yeah, and we'll hope to see you. Yeah, it should be in 2 weeks' time on the 29th at Watkins Glen for more from the DTR IMSA series. And like I say, hope to see you then. So until then, thank you very much, everybody, and take care. Lovely to have you join us. Thank you very much for viewing. If you want to give a thumbs up, don't forget to give that thumbs up. Always a pleasure. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed already, then why not? You know, get to see some more of this, some more of these mad races that we do, and IMSA, CTC, and other series that we do. EDTM. It's a lot of fun. So and the guys are all super great. And if you want to jump in the Discord, if there's anything you're interested in, you might see some racing, some series that you're interested in getting involved in. Well, yeah, come and join us. All right. So take care. Hope to see you soon. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now.